Hi Capricorns, welcome to Deku Tarot. So let's talk August 1st through 15th. And Capricorns, before I get too into it, if you are looking to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. I am only taking a set number right now just because I am going away actually August 8th through 15th. So if you want to get a reading before I go away, email me right away. Don't send payment first. And if I can't fit it in, we're going to have to schedule it till after I get back. But just thought I would throw that in because I want to make sure I'm on the ball about that because I'm not going to be available. I'm actually going to Scotland with my family, so I'm not going to be available the 8th through the 15th. Alrighty, guys. So, Capricorns. I'm using the Ethereal Visions deck. I was going to sit down and do Libra, but I don't know. I felt like it was time to do you guys instead. So we'll do you first. So now we're in August. We just had that new moon in Leo. On July 31st, we had Mercury go direct. There's a lot of fixed fire energy kind of pushing us forward here. How are you guys feeling? We had that eclipse in your sign in Cancer season, and that was a biggie. It was a real doozy. Cancer season was a lot, and I'm gonna say I feel like you guys are feeling pretty worn. Two of Cups, though. Love is in your energy. Love is your focus. Relationships are your focus. Connecting with one person in particular, or even just with a job or a situation that you really, really love here. But to me, this feels very relationship focused, love focused. We're focusing on connecting right now, feeling the love. And Leo season is very affectionate, I will say that. And I mean, you guys probably feel exhausted just because as soon as I step into your energy, I just feel a little bit more tired, but warm and fuzzy and kind of soft inside. It feels nice. Like Leo season, I feel like that Leo new moon really brought up a lot of lovely freedom seeking, but also just kind of warm and affectionate vibes here. And you guys are still in that energy here in the beginning of August. Let's see what's in your environment. If you guys haven't, definitely check out your Leo new moon reading. I did it, and it's time-stamped for all the signs. All right, Capricorn, what is in your environment? And Capricorn, know that this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't take it to heart. Okay, I like this. Yeah. 8 of Wands. Things are moving forward, and that feels so good because things were stagnant and awkward, but in a very painful way in Cancer season. And I mean, it felt stagnant, but really we know that there was a lot going on under the surface. A lot of everything was paused so that we could have all that toxic stuff come up to be dealt with, all those toxic relationships, friendships. Oh my God, there was a lot of heavy talks, goodbyes, kicking out bad habits of our own. Obsessive behaviors were really thrown in our face and made to deal with. So I feel we're so excited to start having things move forward. When I see the 8 of Wands, I always feel that it just feels like a steady breeze here. And there usually is just wands coming down with a breeze. It usually has something to do with air. Even though it is fire energy, it's just very airy fire energy. So I like this because there's communication, there's that fiery forward motion on things, especially if you've been waiting for things to kind of move forward in terms of work or in terms of a relationship. Again, because I just feel like we're such a love heavy focus right now, even if it's career stuff coming in and we're having to do a lot more, where, there's a lot more communication, a lot more planning and happening and doing. There's just a lot going on all of a sudden. And it's like, finally, here's the break I was waiting for, because Capricorns, you guys love to do things. And if this is work, then you are so excited to jump into something. You're so excited to get things done and to be able to, see things progress the way you've wanted to. If communication was really jarred up for you in terms of relationships and especially in terms of your love life, and I feel like that's probably why we're getting these two cards here all of a sudden, that Mercury going direct there. And I think also as soon as it enters Leo, does it enter Leo? I believe it. Yeah, Mercury enters Leo on the 11th. It's still in Cancer right now, but it's direct. It's still in its shadow period, so things are going to be a little bit weird, and that's why I feel like I'm having a hard time still a little bit. It always kind of kicks the door on the way out, see? But again, on August 11th, we have Mercury entering Leo, which is freeing up our communication. We also have Jupiter going direct in Sagittarius, which is a lot more forward motion on things. It's the Eight of Wands energy. It's finally kind of seeing things in a more expansive way, moving forward on travel plans. Again, if you and a significant other are wanting to travel, it just feels like you're very love focused. You're excited to travel with somebody. You're excited to communicate more. It just feels like things are moving forward in relationships, and that just feels nice for you. You're really enjoying it. It feels good. And when you see the Two of Cups, it's a partnership of equals. You're both coming to the table with a full cup, and that is really lovely here. Things coming in, offers, people, situations. The Hierophant reversed. This has been coming up. I feel like this has kind of been a trend. The Hierophant has been making his way through the readings, and there's a lot of interesting aspects and trines and squares, and it's just a lot. There's a lot been going on with Uranus and Taurus here. I mean, on that Leo new moon, we had Venus and Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus. We also had the new moon squaring Uranus and Taurus, and that is bringing up a lot of unpredictable freedom-seeking energy. There's a push to gain more freedom here. There's a push to go towards the unpredictable, to step out of that comfort zone of, you know, what the Hierophant represents, which is Taurus, traditional, all those very ingrained aspects of life here that keep us very grounded. It could even be, you know, sometimes it does have to do with religion, and maybe it's us, you know, looking at things looking at our spiritual side, looking at our spirituality in a less than conventional way this month as well. Really, things need to be taken in a less conventional way as we enter Leo season, okay? Because areas where we've probably felt very stable are due for a shakeup. That's not, I mean, I know I mentioned those two squares with Uranus and Taurus for the Leo new moon, but there's a lot. When I look at my, so I wrote out all the important aspects this month. And there's a lot of squaring Uranus and Taurus. Venus and Leo is squaring Uranus and Taurus on the 2nd, which is actually, I'm reading it on the 2nd. So maybe that's why we're feeling the love right now. There's unpredictable forward motion with love, whether we see it in the moment as good or bad. It's freeing us up. It's getting us out of traditional ruts where we've been stuck for a very long time. Ooh, 9 of Swords, though, does come up. When I see the 9 of Swords, though, what's important to remember is that it's illusory. The fears, the thoughts that hold us back, all that, you know, staying up late at night, worrying, anxiety attacks, panic attacks, whatever this stress is, it's in your head. It's very much in your head. For one or two of you, I feel like some of you might be, I know this is like a really specific message, but it came through and I'm not going to ignore it. And some of you were waiting for somebody to propose or talk about, you know, the big coming together there. You might be disappointed to find out that they don't see marriage the same way that you do. And maybe you need to look at it from their less traditional perspective here. I know it's a really strange and specific message, but whatever. It comes through. I'm not going to ignore it when Spirit pushes it into my lap. But 9 of Swords, and I love the 9 of Swords in this deck. This might be my favorite 9 of Swords. Because everything is very ghosty, illusory. She has her head in her hands, so can she really see that all these things are there? No, she doesn't know. She really doesn't know that. It might feel like your darkest hour, but in reality, you know, it's the night of the long swords. It's the night, it's just the nighttime coming in and, you know, bringing up these fears, bringing up that darker side of you when things are quiet. You know, that's when, and I have to say this, Capricorn, you guys kind of have a tendency, like most, like Virgos, like Tauruses, to worry unnecessarily, to focus on the things that aren't going right, focus on the things that are not stable, secure, exactly how you want them to be in an upward motion. And you can fixate very, very badly on those tendencies or very, very badly on what you believe to be a negative situation. But know that it's your beliefs. Yeah, the Moon reversed and the Ace of Cups just came out. The Moon reversed here. Whenever I see the Moon reversed, and actually in this deck, it kind of talks about, yeah, we've had some fears come up in a very intense way. And I think it also kind of harkens back to eclipse season, because we did have that eclipse in a full moon in your sign, right after an eclipse in your opposite sign of Cancer earlier on in the month. And then we had another another new moon at the end of July. So we had a black moon month. It was very magical. It was very deep. It with the two eclipses in between it, I mean, it's just, and as I say that, there's a sun shining and it is raining right now. So that's kind of how it feels. Things do seem to be going in upward motion, yet you're feeling emotionally wrung out, to like, you're just crying, you're upset. There's been emotions coming out. There's been this Nine of Swords, and it's because this stuff is coming up because it needs to leave. And yeah, eclipse season brought all that up to the forefront, but in Leo season is the time for it all to kind of filter out. So this is kind of the filtering out of all that stuff that was coming up and needing to be dealt with there in Cancer season, in those eclipses, especially in yours. I mean, it focused right directly on the negative Capricornian tendencies, the negative aspects that we associate with Capricorn: obsessing about work, money, status, security in an unhealthy way. And it's time to let go of those fears, even if it has to do with love. And I find Capricorns often have kind of an anxiety, like, we need to have things be this way. I need to marry this person. I need to have this stable life going on. And what you need to do in this energy here is to look at it from a different perspective. You're being asked to ignore, not really ignore, but to step out of your comfort zone here and see things from a different perspective and see that it can be just as fulfilling. Ace of Cups here is right there with the moon reverse. So yeah, all those feelings, all that weirdness is coming to the surface, and it feels uncomfortable. We have to deal with these emotions and we have to let them go. However, know that as you're, this is all filtering out, it's clearing you out. It's clearing out your energy, and, things are going to feel a lot better as we near the midpoint of, sorry, not July. I keep saying that. I can't believe it's August. The midpoint of August here with an Aquarius full moon. So this is a kind of interesting transition for you guys. It's emotional, it's deep, it has you feeling good and yet also bad. And that's a really weird way to put it. But like, I don't know, it's like you feel great. Things are great. Things are wonderful in love. It's like you feel warm from the inside out. And yet at the same time, you're getting anxious about the stability leaving and the discomfort of needing to shift and change in this way, needing to let things go and to look at things from a different, more enlightened perspective. So this is a really great period of growth for you, because look at that, at the Ace of Cups is right there. That cup is waiting for you. That renewal is waiting for you. That love, that feeling of falling in love, that true, deep-hearted connection is waiting for you. But you have to let go of these rooted values. You have to let go of that Hierophant reverse, that Nine of Swords. You have to let these things go and allow things to progress if you want to see where, this relationship, this job, this opportunity here is going to take you. We have to stop fearing what could happen, and especially stop fearing that it's not the same story that we had in mind. Don't be afraid of a different storyline. I think I'm going to make that your title. Let's go on and look directly at love here, because it feels like it's a main focus for this first half of August. So let's look at it with the Hobbit deck. And the Hobbit deck has been, I don't know, I got it last August. I love this deck. I think it must have been last August. It might have been 2 Augusts ago. But I love this deck. I absolutely love it. And it just, I don't know, it really has been wanting it to be used as soon as we entered Leo season in August, which is cute. So we're going to go with it. All right, love and relationships for Capricorns. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You wouldn't believe it. The Ace of Cups is right there. It's the first card that popped out, flung itself right over just like that. And for those of you who would like to see me shuffle the cards, I think in the second half of the month, I'll do the first half face on, and then the second half I think I'm going to be doing overhead, because I'll be probably a little bit late with them coming back from Scotland, and so you'll get to see me shuffle the cards again. But don't worry, I didn't change my shuffling tactics. I'm not like a fancy shuffler by any means. But Ace of Cups here, love, guys. Faded, amazing, wonderful, beautiful, heart and soul fulfilling love. I love this card. I mean, it's emotional fulfillment. It's a new beginning in terms of love. It's the feeling of falling in love. It's true, deep-hearted soul connection. Right in the feels there. You know, it's really the essence of pure joy and love and beauty and peace and all matters of the heart. And I really love that for you guys. So again, we're feeling the love. We're feeling soft, like baby energy here. But let's see. Capricorns. August 1st through 15th, love, relationships, what's coming in, what's in your environment. In terms of, oh my gosh, can we like, okay. One card, thank you. Wow, and what is that one card? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is here. I mean, you guys have the Ace of Cups and then the Ten of Cups. How amazing is that to get the 10 and then to have it start over there at the Ace, the highest number, and then you go back over to that beginning. So this is beautiful. This is, I don't even like know what to say here, but this is just a new beginnings, that even if it's with somebody that you've been with for a long time, it's like you guys are just feeling the love. Maybe you're talking about growing your family. Maybe you're really connecting because you're talking about love in a different way, because you're willing to let go of, you know, oh, this is what a traditional life path is in a relationship and all this, and you're willing to see it from a different perspective here, and it's so mind-opening. It's so beautiful, so incredible. I mean, I have nothing negative to say here when I see the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's just pure joy, pure love, pure contentment. I mean, it's just absolute bliss. Like, I don't even know. It's just emotional richness. Your love life is filled with love right now, even if it's just not with one. Like, you have somebody coming in here. Like, don't even try to tell me you don't. I'm not even gonna listen to it. Okay, like, there is love here at its highest level. Somebody who wants it all with you, if you're wondering. Even if it's not, you know, the ring on the finger and all that, it's like, I still want to be with you forever. Like, I love you. Like, you're the love of my life type of energy here. I don't even like want to pull any more cards, but I will. Let's get some clarity on 1st through 15th with all this lovey love. Okay, King of Swords wanted to come out, and he like spun his way out, so we're gonna take it. Aquarius energy. Some of you guys might be dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody, it might be a Libra. It also might be a Gemini, but whenever I see the King of Swords, I first feel that Aquarian energy. Also, we have that Aquarius full moon there on the 15th. And what do we see in the background of this? The full moon. So yeah, it could be a sign, but let's not focus on that, because to me, this is coming in actually more as Aquarian full moon energy. We have great new beginnings then. Real clarity, real deep soul conversations, honestly, with our lover, with the person that we love here. The Emperor. So if you're a female, this is your divine masculine, divine masculine, whatever. It doesn't matter, because this person is just, this is very empowered energy. And he is like, I have to say, the Emperor has been showing up in all forms, in all readings in August. So I don't know what his deal is in August. It's like, maybe it's a Leo energy. That's why I've been like picking up on it. But there's also this energy of the divine masculine coming in, somebody kind of stepping up. And yes, there's a lot of deep-hearted, soft energy here, but there's also kind of masculine, taking charge, taking responsibility, stepping up to the plate type of energy that is coming in August. It just feels like really nice. I'm going to take a look at that. Oh my God. Love is just in the air for you guys. It feels nice. Temperance. It's interesting. We have this kind of, and I was kind of trying to focus, not English, so, on the Emperor there. But there is a sense of balance, of coming together, of mixing with somebody new in a really wonderful way. And that's really how I have to say. I mean, I don't feel anything negative here. Coming together into love this month is beautiful, and you should open your heart to it, whether it be the way you thought it was going to be or not. It's time to open yourself up here. It's time to see things from a different perspective and to be open to the love that's coming in, because it is deep. I know that the Temperance card, and this is weird, but it's still about an intermingling, a coming together, a bringing things back into balance, a sense of healing here, internal and external. It just all feels very well balanced in this relationship. You know, the masculine and the feminine are mixing here in such a beautiful way. I mean, we have two very more feminine feeling cards, and we have two very masculine feeling cards, and we have Temperance there. So again, this is just a perfect month of intermingling, of commingling between those energies and bringing about a really deep, a lot of deep conversations, a lot of deep revelations, deep feelings, and connecting in terms of love this month. And again, I just have to say, be open. Allow yourself to let go of what you thought you wanted, what you thought you needed, what you thought, how you thought it was going to happen in your little story that you played in your head as an earth sign. We all know, we all, I mean, everybody knows that we do that, so it's okay. But let that go and be open to something amazing coming in here, because there is such beautiful and great potential to feel this month, to feel deep. And as I say that, I have an intense ringing in my ear, so listen to your heart. Just listen to it. Listen to your feelings this month. All right, Romance Angel card here. Let's get one of these. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Again, I think you need to focus more on the love and less on the finances. And I think really that's what this month is about. It's kind of a shift in focus. It's kind of a breather, a break. And you need to allow yourself to shift that focus and to stop being so hard on yourself, please. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I mean, with all those cups, there's more than that. There's an emotional attraction here. There's emotional connection that goes beyond, you know, what you ever even dreamed. Like, this is quite the month for you, Capricorn. Like, get into your feels. I don't know who's resonating with this, but if you are, like, this is amazing. I really love it. Let's get a Halloween oracle. As a message from Spirit. I thought I was going to sneeze, sorry. All right. It's super hot here. I could not do anything with my hair, so we're just dealing with it. It's super hot. It's super rainy and humid and gross and weird out, too. Hope it's better where you guys are. All right, advice, guidance from their higher selves for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This one feels, yeah. All right. Apple, risk and reward. I love this card. So take some risks here. Stop hedging your bets. Stop it. No excuses. Go out and have fun. So, apples have been an iconic part of the mythos from ancient times to modern. The story of the poison apple in Snow White, to the Roman goddess Pomona's magical apple tree, to the Christians' tempting fruit in the Garden of Eden. Should you receive this apple in your reading, it's time to look at how risk plays out in your life. Are you hedging your bets and not trying anything new? Do you want to change but are not willing to change anything? Are you willing to risk to get a greater reward? Or alternatively, are you risking too much too often? All important questions, and you can listen to that as an affirmation, like a daily affirmation. I love these cards for that. But Capricorn, those are your messages. Take some risks. Open your heart up. Take a risk in terms of letting go. Let go of what's holding you back from this great love, from these great emotional experiences and connections this month. Let it go. Don't be stubborn. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't hold on to stuff, okay? Just stop holding on to your storyline and the way you want things and the way it should be. Be open to something new. Allow August 11th, when Jupiter goes direct in Sagittarius, all that forward adventurous energy, and Mercury also enters Leo on that day. There's so much freed up energy. Allow that to shift you this month, okay? And allow the Aquarius full moon to expand you, okay? To expand your horizons, really. All right. So, Thank you guys so much for all of your support. If you haven't, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out your readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Check out the Leo new moon reading for sure. And if you guys want to get 20% off of your Teespring order at checkout, use the code LEOSZN, LEOSZN. And if you want to book a private reading, guys, email me right away. I'm only accepting a few right now because I am about to go away, and I'll be back August 15th, okay? Thank you guys so much. All right, have a wonderful first half of August, guys. Thank you.